Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your reading. I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti for your reading. It's not quite as bright. I was having trouble. I might just turn it back up again. I was using another deck and it's better. You can see me now. And the deck is an absolutely stunning deck, but you couldn't see it with the light at all because it's very glittery and shiny and it just wouldn't show up. So, all right, so we're going to use a different deck for your reading, as much as I was loving the other one. I like to stir them round a little bit. Okay, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Better see who I'm reading for, huh? We'll just take a random card and we have Scorpio here. Scorpio. Okay, let's put you in the picture. Spiel. The Yvonne spiel. If you are interested in a personal reading, gifting the channel or making a donation, all of the information is in the box below. If you're interested in taking a 6-week short-term coaching program with me to give yourself a bit of a kickstart at very reduced prices, then you can email me at the Aussie Goddess. I'm now going live on YouTube on Wednesdays, live on Instagram on Fridays, and once a month at the Aussie Goddess Facebook page. Whip over to the Aussie Goddess Facebook page and like the page, because that way you'll get notifications of things coming up on Facebook that I'm not necessarily doing anywhere else. Ooh, 3 of Cups hopping out here. All right, let's get going with your reading. Wow, okay, so we have the 6 of Cups coming straight out. The 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia, remembering the past. It's very much a card that gets associated with being childlike, soulmates, people with close connections from childhood, but also close past life connections. It often sort of comes up when somebody is coming back from the past, or there's some energy of something moving in. And I'm thinking there's the Scorpio little sign up the top here. So it could be coming in to represent something pretty significant for you. All right, we have the World card coming through. Now, the World card is a card that talks about closing out cycles. I'm seeing all sorts of things in these cards at the moment that I've never really noticed before, because this card has all 4 elements on it, but it has the Fool in the middle, which is quite exciting. So it's sort of like we're looking through the closing of a cycle. It's something new that's about to come in your direction. But I think it's something from your past. All right, you may be dealing with a fire sign, but it feels to me like someone's getting in contact with you here who is very passionate about sparking something up with you again. Somebody from your past, I feel. Okay, someone who's manifested this situation back into their life, somebody who did not want to let go, possibly a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. Okay, so you could have had dealings with somebody from the past who was a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I feel that some sort of soulmate connection, some sort of strong connection that you had with this person. There feels like a lot of time gone in between with that World card, because I think things have come full circle here. There seems to be some sort of communication coming in, or you may be sending communication out. But I feel like you've manifested something back here, Scorpio. I think it's coming in for another go round. Okay, let me just write down that I've done your reading here so I don't do it again. I have been known to do that, all right? The Hanged Man coming through, or the Hanging Man as he is in this particular deck. The Hanged Man is a card that talks of taking time out to see things from a different perspective. Sometimes we become very locked into the ideas of how our world should look. That's because of our core beliefs, because of our upbringings, because of the people, schools, institutions we've had around us and the way we've been taught. And we get very locked in to some ideas or some situations without really seeing them from a different perspective. Now, in this particular card, you can see he's hanging in space here because you can see another planet out there. There's a very strong feeling that something is calling you to look at things from a different angle, a different perspective here. All right, let's get your story. Yeah, they show up a little better. Excellent. Okay, so we have the Magician coming through. Wow, you're getting 2 major arcana straight up here. So the Magician is a card that talks of having all the tools you need to bring in what you want. Someone's been manifesting here. Someone's seen something different and they're manifesting. And the card of manifesting is up in the front in the mini read. Because the 7 of Pentacles talks about planting seeds for the future and waiting for things to come to you. And I feel very, very strongly here that that is what you're doing here. You're trying to bring something from your past back because you're seeing things from a different perspective now. And you want to have another cycle with somebody here. Perhaps that you let go or they let you go. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords coming in. So the Knight of Swords represents the air signs Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. This person has got something to say. Sometimes with the sword it's an apology, but you can't get past the fact that this is an action card. This is someone coming in with a truth. Someone coming in to express something here. It could be an apology, but it definitely is communication coming in. All right, good story. Okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles here. I feel like perhaps you were with someone in the past, Scorpio, that perhaps you put energy and work into, but the person that you were dealing with didn't really either reciprocate or want to play back. Or it could be the other way around. It could be that you were wanting to put work into, or the other person was wanting to put work into something, whichever way round it was, and somebody wasn't ready, interested. Someone was sort of had their mind or their heart focused on a certain way of being or a certain way of doing, and they were not looking at this from a different perspective. So maybe this person wasn't the right fit for you at the time. Okay, so I have the 7 of Swords. Oh, somebody was ghosted. Somebody was ghosted big time. 7 of Wands coming through. Somebody tried to break through that ghosting, but nobody was listening. Very interesting story. 2 of Wands. So there was separate paths taken at this point. Somebody went away without communicating why. Somebody tried here to bridge that gap and communicate, but somebody decided to go in a different direction. Keep going. All right, so I have the 7 of Cups coming through. Somebody had other options. Whoever this person wasn't the right fit, wasn't the right type of person that this person wanted. I feel like there was sort of this energy here of having other options, going in a different direction. Somebody has regrets, big regrets. Okay, and we have the Judgment card. There it is. Somebody's coming back in for another go around. See the cycle here again. Somebody's going round again. Something didn't work out right the first time, so somebody's taking it round again. All right, Queen of Swords. I have a Scorpio rising, so I'm sort of listening here thinking this is very resonant for me too, this reading. Queen of Swords coming out here. This is someone who could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or have those strongly in their chart. Somebody you could be dealing with. This person is really up for a conversation. They really want to talk about this. So something in the past did not go in the way that it was meant to. I feel like somebody let an opportunity go. They may have let someone go that they've realised now was the one. They may have let someone go because they didn't fit their idea or their understanding of a relationship. I feel like somebody wants to now work on something. They've manifested somebody back into their life so they can give something another opportunity to go around. All right, Six of Cups, and also I have the Judgment card in the reading, both giving rise to this is something from your past that is being returned to you that wasn't done or wasn't completed the first time around. It was left undone. This is karma at play. This is what karma is all about. A lot of people sort of think it's, you know, you kick my dog, I kick your dog. It's not like that at all. Someone here has left somebody very hurt and broken, or very confused. And I feel with this Seven of Swords, something happened here, possibly ghosting. There could have been lies. There could have been a situation where somebody wasn't truthful and just moved on without letting the other person know. That's the sort of thing that creates karma. Because it's really important, and it shows in this reading here, it's really important to have healthy communication. So if you're not interested in someone, then you go your separate ways and you let them know you're not interested. But if you leave someone with a broken heart, or you hurt someone really badly and they're left to stew in their own juices, that's the sort of thing that creates karma. There was a great connection here between two people that was meant to go somewhere. It was meant to, but for some unknown reason, somebody pulled away from it. Maybe there was, the feelings were too strong. Maybe there was this sort of energy, it wasn't the right time. Maybe this person didn't fit your criteria. I feel here now that it's gone full circle, that perhaps you or the other person has realised now that they let something really special go here, and they're starting to understand. There seems to be communication here coming through. Somebody has manifested, someone has planted the seeds here and now wants to reap what they've sown. I feel like you're dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo here. And you now want to have either a conversation with this person, or perhaps be honest about what happened in the past. Or manifestation all over these, seeing things from a different perspective, really trying to bring something in now so that you can work on it. Whoever this person was, I really feel strongly that they fought for you here, or vice versa, you fought for them. There's a great fight here, but for some unknown reason, somebody wasn't interested in putting energy or work into something. And what happens then is very often is that your karma plays out in your life. So it's very difficult to find a relationship that sits really well with you. So you could have struggled since this time to perhaps have a relationship that was reciprocal. But you chose to take a different pathway. You weren't seeing things the way the universe wanted you to see. And now I feel that it's coming back together here, especially with this Judgment card, to be resolved. Alrighty, let's go with the journey of love here. Alright, we have Shakti coming through, which is card number 19. Shakti is divine feminine fire. She is the body awakened with light. She is the divine feminine, and she is the Kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our Kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It is impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, and perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Soon our disguise slips and people wonder what happened to her or what has got into him. We are on fire with the divine and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied with trying to be the good child or fearing we are the bad child. We know ourselves instead to be the divine child. That child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way they are supposed to be done perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for the moment. But that will pass, and the misbehaviour will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into the bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. Best to let that light shine as it was meant to in the big arena. Shakti is making your light grow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. This oracle brings you a message. You are going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy. Because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other, the energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with healthcare that feels supportive. But also remember to rest, get some time in nature and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. Holy dooly, Scorpio. Have a fabulous week.